embodiments of love. Have you ever questioned how universe was created? And here God answers, God's creation came out of God's will. One became many. That one supreme power manifested to many. And likewise, ever in your mind, the query strike that? Before anything, before consciousness, God existed? And God answers for this question as, God Himself is consciousness. God is not separate. God is consciousness. And consciousness is present everywhere. In you, with you, above you, below you, around you. Without consciousness your existence is not possible. If consciousness is not there, then you can't be there. God is always telling you, you are God. God doesn't changes this fact with time. Then another question arises. If each one is God, then why each one should try to reach God? And then God answers. When once you have full confidence that you are God, then there is no doubt to reach God. If you gain awareness that you are God, this awareness is reaching God. And you may have faced situation in which you have dealt with those who don't have faith on God. Have you tried to grow faith in their mind? Then how do you deal with them? And God just simply answers, when they don't know, don't try to connect them. You foster your faith, the connection that you and God have. You have to work on that divine connection. Don't bring third person into this connection. They might get their own way to get connected later. Your conduct will motivate them automatically. Why should it matter to you whether they have faith? There is differences of opinion in various heads. There are cases where father have faith and mother don't have and vice versa. That is difference of heads. Don't bother what's in others' head. Take care of your head. When you live your ideal life, following God and God's divine message, others will automatically get motivated. Don't try to motivate others. You can motivate and improvise only to yourself. When you consider yourself as God's disciples or devotee, others judge and follow your conduct outside. Here you have to understand, your life is God's message. If you are God's devotee and conduct bad activities, then others who see you will wonder, thinking, if you are really God's disciples? So, your life is God's message. And you remember, God said, don't indulge yourself in worldly desires. Haven't you ever asked to God, if every particles of world is created by God Himself, then our worldly desire is not indirectly a godly desire? And God smiles and answers, these desires are your own imagination, arisen from your food and habits. Not God created your desires. By mingling with 10 friends, you create your thoughts and habits. Since you are creating your desires, you get into problems. That scorpion erased, stung you. Suppose the scorpion stings your hand. If you apply medicine at the spot where it stung, how will hand pain go? You have to medicine the place where scorpion has bitten, not the place where scorpion is present. Similarly, the problem is inside you. Don't search your problems in outer world, where there is agitation and lack of peace. Solve the problem there.